You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White sports supporters. Well, I guess the WNBA can no longer pretend that it's everybody else moving the needle in what was the failing WNBA. Now they finally got them a media rights deal. And we know why. Caitlyn Clark has stormed into the league out of Iowa. And, of course, did what many expected her to do, which was blow up the ratings, blow up attendance. And it's not just attendance, it's also revenue from merch sales and gate, right? People willing to pay more than the regular sales price for a ticket. And we had, a $2 million game in New York this year? I believe it was Seattle may have had a $1 million game, and that is more than the average gate money-wise for these games. People are not only going to games, selling them out, but they're paying extra money to get in. And so now the WNBA, in light of their new media deal, has had to come out, and they're just admitting it now. They're just coming out and saying it. Caitlyn Clark is the biggest rookie draw in the history of the WNBA. They can't deny it. You see that headline. I'm not going to deny. We've got two big wigs with the WNBA that has come out and made these comments. And they've tried to sort of skirt around it because it seems like they're aware that there's a section of the WNBA fan base that doesn't want players like Angel Reese and Cameron Britt to feel like they're left out. Nah, it's Caitlyn Clark. And that's what we've been saying. She's moving the needle more than any of the rookies and certainly more than any of the veterans in this league. The numbers prove it. Indiana Fever rookie Caitlyn Clark is a draw. She is a draw in a way no other player has been before in the 27-year history of the WNBA. And the Fever have been putting up mind-boggling viewership and attendance numbers. Keep in mind, 3.44 million for the All-Star game. That's a big rating. Quote, I'm not going to deny the Caitlyn Clark effect. WNBA Chief Growth Officer Collie Edison told the Indiana Star during the All-Star weekend, quote, and we've really seen it most importantly in viewership. You know, our average viewership numbers are over 1.2 million. And so that sort of growth is important because we're opening the aperture and bringing in new fans. By the way, they do make a point in here to say, look, they're welcoming these new fans. Whether these players are or not, the league wants these new fans. So Caitlyn was really a catalyst to bringing in a lot of new fans as well as other rookies who came in through the NC2A draft. It's been an amazing draft class to watch. The WNBA tried to get ahead of what became an unprecedented viewership number for the league. It started its marketing campaign during the NC2A women's basketball tournament for the first time and put 36 of the Fever's 40 games on national television even before Indiana officially drafted Clark number 1 overall. By the way, they're adding 4 more games next year. Do you think those are going to be in crappy time slots? No. You think those are not going to have some kind of national television implication? They're going to be on TV. That's more ratings, more revenue. The WNBA Chief Marketing Officer, Phil Cook, said the league is trying to bring in a distinct group of fans. Those include general basketball fans who may watch the NBA or college regularly, as well as fans who mainly pay attention to those big moments like NBA Finals or Super Bowls, and casual fans who want to be a part of the conversation. And these types of fans are tuning in to see Clark get the first triple-double by a rookie or dish out a WNBA record 19 assists in a single game. Quote, the audience we really wanted to connect with this year was the audience that loves basketball or loves big sports moments or just the casual sports fan, Cook told Indiana Star. And when you put those performances like that on the board, it gets them interested. They turn their head and say, 19 assists in a 40-minute game in the W? That's incredible. These numbers are like unprecedented. And I think the loyalist has said, oh yeah, our game has been this good for 20 years. You just haven't been watching. You're right. We haven't been watching. The moment Clark showed up, people like me that you couldn't have previously actually paid me to sit down and watch a WNBA game is now watching a WNBA game. Again, hell froze over, I guess. A viewership record started before Clark even played her first professional minute. The WNBA draft brought in a record 2.4 million viewers in April, shattering the previous record of 601,000 when Taurasi was drafted. That's still hilarious. It really is. The Fever's season opening game against Connecticut, Clark's first game as a professional, set an ESPN2 viewership record with 2.12 million viewers. Indiana's final game before the Olympic break against the Dallas Wings saw 1.7 million viewers, making it the 16th WNBA game this season with over 1 million people tuning in. 14 of those 16 games included Clark and the Fever. You got it. You got it. I mean, seriously. They go on to talk about the quality of play in the league, led by Caitlyn. They bring in Angel here. Is being seen across all athletes. I'm impressed by just how seamlessly they're fitting into what I thought was going to be a tougher transition. But it is not, and I think every fan is impressed, and the media is very impressed. The Fever have sold out nearly every away game. Indiana ranks first in overall attendance with an average of 16,698 fans in Gainbridge Fieldhouse, just 1,000 below a sold-out crowd. It's a significant jump from the Fever's average of 4,000 fans just a year ago. That's crazy. It's absolutely bonkers. Then he goes on to talk about this $200 million per year deal, and they're actually... The WNBA can add $60 million more per year in separate media deals, and that's why I keep saying it's a $260 million per year deal because, yeah, they're going to go sell another $60 million over the $200 million that was agreed to. So it's more like a $3 billion deal. Yeah, no, Cheryl Miller, it's not worth $8 billion. It's not. You got your head in the clouds. But nonetheless, yeah, Caitlyn Clark's moved the needle, and I've seen a lot of fans online. And I will say this, I wonder what's going to happen because of all this momentum that Clark and the league had with ratings, attendance, all that. I'm kind of thinking to myself, the Olympics couldn't have came in a worse year for the WNBA. I think they would have liked to have kept this going. My wife several times has said, when does Caitlyn play again? And I'm like, 3 more weeks from now. And she's like, shit, really? Yeah, I mean, because we're not watching the Team USA in the Olympics. You can forget that. So, wow. So, the WNBA just had to come out and admit it. It's Caitlyn Clark. It's the Caitlyn Clark effect. And that was a quote. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.